Testing. Patrick, can you hear me? Can I get a response from someone in production? Alright, what did you find? Hello and welcome to our edition of NCAA Division III Field Hockey. This is Nicholas O'Connor, and today I am joined by
Michaela Gallardo.
We have a game tonight between the Southern Virginia University Knights and the Meredith College Avenging Angels. The Knights find themselves at 0-9 for the season, whereas the Avenging Angels find themselves at a record of 2-10. Now, Michaela Gallardo, who happens to join today, happens to be a member of this here Knight squad, and so we get some first-hand experience and insight into to what the ongoings of the team. We get a little bit better knowledge into the game, and she's going to be helping a lot with the walkthrough as the game goes on. So we're going to get to learn a lot about the players, the game, the strategies, and personally, I look forward to it quite a bit.
Inside scoop. Juicy stuff. Like what is it called? Insider, something like that. Yeah.
Sure, the Buena Vista Insider.
Yeah. So.
Now, as we approach game time, I firstly just wanted to take a moment to appreciate the beautiful place in which these ladies have the opportunity to play. We have the opportunity here every single game to look out over the beautiful Shenandoah Valley, especially now in this time of autumn. We get the reds and the yellows, different shades in the trees. And I, for one, think that there is no better place to play any variety of sport.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely something to see. I'm very happy I get to play here. The 4 games I did get to play. It's very different from where I'm from. Coming from California, seeing beautiful sunsets during every game and seeing the beautiful sunsets over the Shenandoah Valley is sick. I love it.
It is indeed sick.
Yeah.
So, Michaela, tell me what you're looking forward to in being able to watch this game from the commentator's box.
Well, I love being able to see my team. I think it's great that I can get a bird's eye view from all of them. And I think she's waving at her parents. I was going to say, I think she's waving at me, but no, that's not me. I get to see all my teammates, all their smiling, happy faces. And my bestie down there, number 10, Jocelyn Moreno.
Jocelyn is the bestie, huh?
Mm-hmm. She's my roommate, too.
Well, the more you know.
I know. She's great. Love her.
Now, today, this Knight squad is playing down a couple of members with only 9 players on the field.
Yeah. How
do you feel that they're going to be able to adjust to this challenge?
I think they can. We've stuck to it pretty well. I don't think we'll have a hard time figuring this out. I think that my team will be able to stay to their A game as long as we don't get in our heads.
All right. Now, I have noticed that the Meredith Avenging Angels have not opted to play down as well.
Yeah.
Like you thought that they might.
Yeah. That's fine. You know, the harder it is, I think it would be better for the players, our players. Ooh, that looked like a foot. It was a foot. Sorry. my inner goalie's coming out right now. I'm kind of talking to myself while talking to you. But I think they'll be able to figure it out. Their team might not have drop players, which is fine. But we've played teams a lot harder than Meredith with more players. and drop players too.
All right, you're bringing out some fighting words against
Yeah.
Meredith here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little competitive. My bad. But yeah, I think we can do it. I mean, I have a can mentality, not a I'll try mentality. You know? Oh. Nice.
Good little kick out from the goalie there.
That's really good.
We pass out the back line.
Yeah. What will that be? Where are they? Oh, it's going to be a 25 going in.
Okay, so tell me what that means. What does it mean when you're saying it's a 25? That's where they're placing it, obviously.
Yeah, that's where they place it. And so 25, when the goalie kicks it out behind the goal, it automatically goes to the other team, of course, but you place it at the 25 for advantage.
Okay, wonderful. So how did the Knights play that there? What do you feel about that particular possession?
I thought it was okay. It was pretty decent. I know we can play better. I think we will play better. I think that they're pretty spread out right now, so that's good. I think they'll figure it out right now, hopefully. And I think that it's Corinna right now. Yeah, that is. I think that I don't know. I was kind of looking at you when I said that, so I need to look at the field because I cannot see. If I go like this, I can see.
All right, that's all right. If you don't know, you don't know. Now, it is important to note, Michaela, as we're moving forward, the fans at home aren't able to keep eyes on us.
Yeah.
That being said, let's help them now to identify players moving forward, who's interacting with the ball, and so forth.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Can I say hi to my parents?
Go for it.
Hello, parents. I know you're watching this. I hope you're having fun back home in sunny Southern California. Please save me some sushi. Thank you.
And now we see the Avenging Angels getting the ball into the back of the net here for the first points of the game.
Looks like they scored.
Yes, they certainly did. Had some good passing, good little run in there. Able to scoot it just past goalkeeper
Yeah.
Paola Nunez.
She's a good player. I like her aggression. She's really good out there. I've been watching her since I've been sick, and she's gotten pretty good.
Now,
Ashley.
obviously, with the Knights being down and having that disadvantage coming into play here, what has to change about their strategy in order to succeed here?
I think their defense. We have a pretty strong defense, but I think that they need to remember we have this thing called a seesaw. So a seesaw is, you know what a seesaw is, but like a field hockey seesaw, it's like a seesaw. But the player on your left side, the player on your left side, if the ball is on the right side of the field, they normally drop back, and the player on the right side goes up, leaving it like a seesaw, so it cuts off that part that they can go to. So that angle that Meredith would have if they, let's say, had it on the other side right now would be completely cut off. And it would help our team a lot, and I think that us doing that in previous games helped a lot.
So being able to lock down the seesaw, take it back to the playground.
Yeah, pretty much. And Ashley's taking it out. Can they hear us? That's crazy.
So now we see number 2, Ellie Agnew, which she seems to have lost possession there, knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah. Ellie is a pretty aggressive player, especially during practice. When I was in season still, she was one of my favorite that would like come up and like try and go around me. Her and Ashley are pretty close. I'd say they're best friends. They're also really fun when they go up against me. They love to meg me specifically because I don't allow them to do that often. So when they do that, they get very excited, and I hope to see that with today on the other goalie.
Certainly. Good old Meg is always a fun thing in any sport in which it's allowed.
Okay, well, that's out. So we'll go to a 16.
A little opportunity there for the Avenging Angels with the player sitting down close to the net. Unable to make anything of it, though.
Yeah.
I believe sitting down there was number 5, Sierra Grande. I will correct that if I find that I'm wrong. Good kick out from Nunez. Followed by some good defensive work to push that out the back line. Looking like that's going to come back to a 25.
It's actually a 16. So if the other team kicks it out or hits it out, my fault. I meant to say hit, not kick. Goalie lingo. They give us the advantage and put it at a 16. So you could go from anywhere from the 16 back, but if you go forward, you're not allowed to. You'll get called by the ref.
Well, my mistake then. From my view, I had
So it looks like Audrey has it. Nice.
a good run from Audrey Tross here. Ultimately tackled away. Number 10, Katie Horn, has a good little run and pass here to her teammate Sierra Grande. So it would seem actually the player that had the shot on goal earlier was Molly Click, number 1, freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, nice, Audrey. Sorry. Come on, get to it. My bad. I need to be professional. All right, looks like that's out. Yep, and we'll go to our team, the Knights.
And that will be number 10, Jocelyn Moreno, freshman out of Hollister, California.
Yep.
For the hit in here.
About 9 hours from me.
Number 26, surging up, Megan Ingenito.
Oh, that's a high stick.
Bit of a dangerous play there, but no call, and ultimately she'll be able to get a strong hit into the back of the net, just past Nunez. The score will now be 2-0. That being said, there is quite the excited fan section down in the stands, getting pumped up.
Oh, I love that. I actually think that's wrestling, women's wrestling. Love them. Met some of their players or wrestlers. The girls are very nice on that team, would say.
Now, women's wrestling is brand new at Southern Virginia University, is it not?
Yes, it is. She actually, the coach is really nice. She's reached out to a lot of people. She has a little sign outside her office. Talked to her a little bit. Thought about joining. Now, can't join because can't. I'm just not going to say it.
Well, that's fair enough. Oh, good little steal there.
Nice, Ellie.
And Ellie Agnew will attempt to move it up the field.
I think they counted
It'll
it as a
be
foot.
called back. That's for a free hit here.
Oh, good lingo.
Why, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, Jocelyn's sneaking it? No. Yes? Yes, she did. She put it into her foot. So, it can be a 16 if she wants it to be. She decided not to.
She'll take it from the 14.
Slay. You know, even better because it went to our player. I think. I hope. No, it did.
Well, Jocelyn still got it, moving it forward.
Slay.
Slay indeed.
Yeah. You know, we're the Knights. We're supposed to slay.
Is that how that works?
Yes, because, you know, Knights slay dragons.
These are the angels, though.
Okay, well, now angels have wings. They can be dragons.
Fair enough.
Kidding.
Some good defensive play here from number 17, Corinna Olsen. Pushes the ball back out, but ultimately the Avenging Angels will come back up with it. Once again, that's number 10, Katie Horn. And now, Jocelyn Moreno will hit the ball back in once more. Ellie Agnew will look to push up the field, or at least get the ball back to a teammate. Corinna Olsen will be able to come away with the ball and push it up the sideline. But stolen away by Kate Erb. Avenging Angels attack thwarted here. The Knights will get an opportunity to reset on this hit in. Missed defensive opportunity there by Rachel Emmel, but good speed allows her to catch back up. An attempt tackle before the shot attempt is made. But it looks like that will come back for a free hit there. Shot attempt now by number 7, Charlotte Dyer. Prior to today's game, Charlotte Dyer was, well, rather is, one of the leading goal scorers for this Avenging Angels squad, with 3 goals so far this season on 33 shots.
That's impressive.
24 of those shots qualify as shots on goal.
That's really impressive. Good for her.
Charlotte putting together quite a season for herself thus far. That being said, the current points leader for this Avenging Angels squad is number 26, Megan Ingenito. She also has 3 goals, but has paired that with 3 assists.
Huh. Okay. That's still really good.
Yes, and she has tallied up 27 shots on goal this season.
That's impressive. Yeah, I noticed from past Meredith games that this team has gone a lot more aggressive, I would say. And I think their players are doing very well.
Yes, well, they certainly like to take shots with
Yes.
Ingenito taking those 36, Dyer taking 33. Even Sierra Grande has taken 14 shots so far this season.
Pretty good.
Now, she's not been tested yet, but number 99, Shaylin Henderson, out of Boksburg, South Africa.
That's a long ways from home.
Yes, she's coming into today with a .808 save percentage.
That's pretty good.
So 80% of the time, nearly 81% of the time, she's making the save any time that there's a shot on goal.
That's impressive. I wish I knew mine.
I could tell you if you'd like.
I'm good. I haven't had a long enough season to get my actual score. I'm good. But I'm impressed by her. I haven't seen much action on that side. She seems pretty locked in, which is really good for a goalie.
Well, she certainly has been. Has 156 saves this season.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh my goodness.
She's been definitely a pivotal part of this Avenging Angels team.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know what would have happened without her. She seems pretty good.
Well, apparently without her there'd be 156 more goals.
Oh yes. Yes, there would be. You are correct. Now that would be an insane game. If there was just one game where they had 156 goals. That would be insane. I'd like to see that. Not on our team, though. Please.
Good clearance out by Ashley Torgerson. But ultimately, the Angels will come back up with the ball. And now we come to the end of the quarter with the score 2-0.
Yes.
At this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. The Knights Athletic Department would like to thank the following sponsors for their continued support of Knights Athletics: Cornerstone Bank, Mill Creek Orthodontics, River Crossing Apartments, Straws, Drinks, and Eats, which will be having a movie night coming up on this next Friday. Grace Automotive, where SVU students and staff can receive 10% off their vehicle maintenance needs. Papa John's Pizza, locally owned and operated. Vinyl Cuts, The Beeve, Sweet Souvenirs, Katana Sushi and Hibachi Express. If you would like to partner with Knights Athletics to promote your business to the Knight Nation, please contact Brett Schroeder at 801-633-1894. That is 801-633-1894. Thank you once more to all of our kind and generous sponsors. Now, Michaela, as we approach this second quarter of play, what does this Knight squad need to do to get back into the game here? See about tightening this gap.
I'd say, let's see.
Do your thinking. Put that thinking cap on.
I'd say that I think they actually just changed our lineup, so that is good. So they put Ashley back at defense, and I think they put, so they're doing the diamond formation for forwards and defense, and mid will be in there too. They're normally like behind the forward, but I don't know what's happening now because they're not doing that, and that was, oh yes, they are. Okay, I'm not crazy. I thought I was crazy. Anyways, yeah, so they're going to go into the diamond formation, which I've noticed through every game with Ashley being back there and Rachel. They seem to do pretty well together when it comes to defense, and I think it helps a lot with our team. I also think, from last game, or last quarter, whatever, it should, like, our teammates should try and push up a little bit more. Not too much, but just enough to hopefully get around Meredith and get a goal. But if not, then, we've been working on our conditioning. I think they can spread their little booties back and get that ball, hopefully.
Well, a goal is certainly the objective.
Yes, it is.
And we would certainly like to see one of those for the Knights. I believe the last time that this Knights squad was able to get on the board was October the 4th against Goucher.
Yes.
With the second goal of the year from Ellie Egnan.
Yes. No, that was a good game, I think. I think Ellie was really in that game.
Oh, and a strong piece of play from Meredith here. Quick pass into the center, followed by another quick pass towards goal, where we were able to see a soft little sweep into the net as Nunez had pushed forward to stop that first pass. So Meredith able to take advantage of the change in positioning from Nunez and further stretch the lead. Knights looking to respond, quickly strike back, but nothing doing as the ball will sail out of bounds.
They did have a good plan, though. That was, if Ellie got there a second faster, she was sprinting real hard, so proud, but she got a second faster, we definitely would have had that ball, I would say. Playing with Ashley is really fun, though, Ashley and Ellie. When I was on field for, like, I think the first game that I played, I was on the field, and it's pretty scary, I would say. So, a lot of respect for field players. That's for sure.
Well, absolutely. There's a reason you don't find me down there with those sticks flying around.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. I'm already scared. Actually, I'm not scared of being a goalie. I love being a goalie. What am I saying? But being a field player, no mask. No. Yeah, no. But these girls can do it. I've seen it at practice. They are very, very aggressive at practice, so, and I think they can do it here.
And now we will see Ashley Torgerson with a free hit now. We have a bit of a stoppage in play. Torgerson will look around, read her best options here.
Nice, Ellie.
Pass up to Ellie, who will look to move the ball forward. Looks like she wanted to attempt a through pass there.
Yes.
But defender was right there waiting for her.
It's okay, because they're going to double team right now. And that was a foul on us.
Sierra Grande with a quick pass towards the middle to number 7, Charlotte Dyer. And just inside the zone, Dyer decides she's going to take a shot, but it'll sail just wide. It looks like we will now have a quick change of positions for a couple of our Knights.
Yeah, we've been working on our cutting a lot more this year. So cutting basically is like getting around players. But I've noticed our team has gotten a lot better over season to do that. During the beginning of the season, we were a little stuck. We had little ice cubes on our feet, but it's okay. Yeah, we've definitely started cutting a lot more, which is really good. It helps get around and kind of trick other players on the other team.
Lovely. Quick shot in there from Grande, but batted away by Nunez. Quick kick out there, but it will give Meredith the opportunity to reset and try once more. Actually, I take that back. It looks like the ball went out off of a Meredith player. So the free hit is given to Torgerson, and she will look for a pass to the outside, but it'll ultimately just go out of bounds. It'll go back out to Grande, but she will miss the reception there. Ball will slide out once more. Jocelyn Moreno. Make that Torgerson. So, Michaela, you had a bit of an opportunity to speak with Coach Lamb prior to the game. What were some of the things that you were able to speak with them about, and what would you like to share with the viewers at home?
I have lots. Let me pull up my notes. Hold on. So professional. I know one thing for sure is that conditioning is a major one, like a major thing that my coach has been working on. I see them, and I hear from my roommate that they've been doing sprints almost every day at the end of practice. They do this thing called Mary's Run, which is like a relay race. And I watched it yesterday. It's actually pretty interesting. It made me really jealous because I wanted to do it, but I just couldn't. But it's okay. I was on Ox. It's fine. She's also trying people in new positions. I've noticed that a lot of the defenders sometimes will be put into midfield and then some midfield players will be put into defense. Haven't been there for many practices, but that is one thing I've noticed.
Good defensive stop there by the Knights, sending it back out.
We are also next year supposed to expect some higher numbers of girls. We're expecting four girls to come, like 4 confirmed girls. There's a lot more girls that we're talking to. And that's some little information, inside scoop. Buena Vista's inside.
Yes, well, this is quite a young team. A number of freshmen on the squad. In fact, 0 returning seniors on this team currently. So definitely looking forward to adding some numbers and being able to get some substitutions into the game.
That would be very appreciated. I think if we had some subs that gave the girls some rest, it would be pretty solid. I mean, we're solid now. We have a solid group of girls. They never give up. But it's a corner. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oops, my bad. Whoever just heard that little crash. Whoever's wearing headphones, I apologize.
So the short corner there, bit of a tangle up with a few sticks and a leg of a Meredith player there. Ultimately will be kicked out and passed back in by Bella Allen. We'll just hit it up the line, and guess she got some interesting spin on it because it went right back out.
I see the idea, though. She had it. It's okay.
Well, her team has been doing well offensively all evening thus far, being able to get those crosses up into the zone, get those shot opportunities, and thus far able to put 3 on the board. And here comes Grande once more. Quick pass into Chandler, moving it about. Booted out by Nunez.
Nice.
And a quick hit out, I believe, by Corinna Olsen.
Yes, but it's still in. Nice.
Give Nunez an opportunity to reset, recompose. Now Cambria Chandler is looking to take a shot, but ultimately turned away.
Another corner.
Seems that they're coming in for the short corner here.
I do love some shorts, I won't lie. My teammates might hate me for saying that, but I love the adrenaline of shorts. They're great.
Now tell me what the strategy is between lining the ladies up inside of the goal here.
So actually, it's not really a strategy. You're just not, the defense is not allowed to go beyond the white line. So we have to sprint to the ball, give the other team a little bit of an advantage, and pray that it doesn't go in. That's pretty much it. It's not much of a strategy, but we do like to talk. Me personally, I like to step out of the goal, talk to them a little bit, hopefully calm their nerves down, get them a little hype. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So would you say that during your time in there that you were the hype leader on this squad?
No. I'd say it's a little solid group of girls. I'd say Ashley and Ellie. Keep bringing them up a lot, but they are the hype men of this team.
Lots of commotion down by the goal. Kicked out several times by Nunez. Sticks flying about, but ultimately the Avenging Angels cannot find the inside of the net. But it would seem that they are going to be awarded another short corner. And get a dangerous opportunity once more. And that will sail straight through the team of players waiting to receive that corner. Driven up the field by Corinna Olsen.
Ooh, she almost had that.
Cannot quite keep her dribbling under control and will lose it out of bounds. So, if you would like, you can continue to tell us what you learned from Coach Lamb.
Oh, today. Okay. I will. Give you the Buena Vista Insider. Okay, so I already mentioned aggression. I think conditioning. I mentioned conditioning a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Do a lot of team building, actually. I'd say my favorite one
A quick little nutmeg there between the legs of Torgerson.
I'd say my favorite team building that we did. We went on a little walk like the first week we came here, and like it helped me get to know my teammates a lot more. There was one I was not present for, but I have heard from my teammates, especially my roommate. It was smashing things, and I'd say that's some team building right there.
And a soft little dribble or into the goal there. Nunez found herself unable to keep track of the location of the ball, and it slipped right on by her. Nothing particularly hard or strongly hit, just enough to avoid the eye line of Nunez.
Those soft balls always suck, I swear. The ones that go in really slow, they get me. I hate them. They're not great. So they're not just no. The fast ones
They're not fun, huh?
No, the fast ones are fine. The ones you think won't go in, they eventually always go in. They suck. I don't appreciate them.
Like Ellie Agnew wanted to pass to the center there, but ultimately intercepted by Cambria Chandler. Passed out wide once more to Sierra Grande. And it looks like it will result here now as a free hit.
No, it's going to a short.
Oh, indeed it will. Before corners on the night that the Avenging Angels have taken. Let's see if they can make a better attempt this time than they did their last. That will be received by one of the Angel players, but stolen away and pushed upfield by the Knights.
Nice.
Olsen will look to press up the sideline, but batted away by Megan Ingenito. Torgerson will attempt to pass up to Sophia Whitaker, but the ball will sail past her towards the defensive line of the Angels. And now it's Grande once more with a quick cut back towards the center, avoids Torgerson, and we'll pass it up now to Ingenito for a shot attempt here. And no, a fake, and another pass in. Ultimately batted away from Moreno to lob it back up the sideline. And good stick work here to get the ball back up to Whitaker. But ultimately will end up out of bounds, and the Angels will have the ball once more. Chandler will drive in, and another pass to the center into the zone. A shot attempt, but knocked away by a defender. A shot once more, but that'll be wide and received by Moreno. And Audrey Trost is unable to get past that defending Angel there.
I will say the Angels are pretty aggressive tonight, which will be a tough game on defense, a tough game in general, but a learning experience for sure.
And the Angels certainly putting up a tough defensive wall.
Yeah. pretty hard to break. The one minute we did break it, and the next they swooped in and took it. So
I feel that there's a joke about a wall to make, but I'm not going to do it.
oh god.
And another goal to be made by the Angels here. And and that will put the score at 5-0. Angels leading the Knights. And now Corinna Olsen will pass it out wide to Agnew. Stolen away. And a quick cut and a pass towards the center, but intercepted by Torgerson. And no, they'll be bringing that one back.
Yep. They always bring it back to where it was hit from. Sometimes I hate that they do that, but, you know, it's a rule. You got to follow the rules.
That is unfortunate, isn't it?
Yes, sometimes.
Hate when the rules get in the way.
Yeah, they're real frustrating. Nah, I'm kidding. No, but it does annoy me sometimes. 'Cause some refs during my high school career would forget. And I would tell my players to take advantage of it.
Well, some good Angel play. A couple quick cuts. And nice passes there. But we'll look to another stoppage. And we'll give the Knight defenders an opportunity to get back. Shot attempted by Grande, but a Knight in the way. And that'll be smacked outside. I'll give Grande another opportunity to bring that ball in. But stolen away. But a little too much sauce on that pass. We'll get it back to the Angels. Now Grande with a big pass in, but the Knights will come away with it. Looking to press up. But this numbers advantage in evidence as we come to the end of the second quarter. Every time that the Knights seem like they're going to be able to break away from their side of the field and push something up to perhaps challenge the goalkeeper of the Angels. Seems that there's, 3 or 4 more Angels ready and waiting for that breakaway to happen.
Yeah, it definitely is frustrating. But that's some good defensive moves by that coach. And I think the Angels know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. It's very frustrating.
So tell me now, if you were Coach Lamb, what are you saying to the Lady Knights down on the sideline right now?
Oh, that's a lot of pressure for me to say. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay, well, let's say if you don't have to pretend to be Coach Lamb. If you're down there yourself, what are you saying to these ladies? What do you feel like you're hearing?
Well, normally I'm mostly talking to my defenders. I let Coach Lamb say what she needs to say. But I talk to my defenders on the side and try and, again, hype them up, keep them in the game. But I mention players that I notice, and I tend to have them pick on them during the game because it makes it a little bit harder for the other team.
Okay, now I've got to pause you real quick. When you say you attempt to hype them up, what does that sound like? I want a sample.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Look, I've been in the game. I'm down 0-5. What are you saying to me? I need to get hyped.
It's pressure. Normally.
Yeah, it is pressure. We got to come back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Normally, I would, kind of dance to the music because I'm just weird like that.
Fair enough.
But I kind of not yell at them in a mean way, but I yell at them in like a let's go, like we can do this type of thing. Like I try to keep them as much in the game and out of their heads as possible. but I can't really like give you a sample because it'd be loud. And I don't need to break anyone's eardrums.
Well, just a quiet hype then of the sample.
Here, I'll give it like ASMR. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm normally like, yeah, we can do this. Like, come on, like, stay in it. I tend to do that. Or what was the last thing I said? I'm trying to remember. The last game I played a while ago. I always say like, point out to each player that they're doing really good in this way, and to continue to do that. And then before we walk out, or not before we walk out, when we're walking out actually, I go up to each defender, or I try to, and hit all their sticks with my stick.
Okay.
Yes.
So now that you have told me that that's what you would do if you were down there, now I would like you to highlight each player that you've noticed and talk about what they've been doing well.
Okay. So I do notice. I'm gonna mention my defenders because that's what I've been paying attention to the most.
Fair enough.
Yeah, my inner goalie. No. So I noticed that. Start with Rachel. She has been on top of it this game. That's what I've noticed pretty significantly. I've seen her go after every player that has the ball when they're in her area, and she, from my view, seems like she's talking to my teammates.
And this is number 27, Rachel Emmel, that you're talking about?
Yes.
Out of Huntington, Pennsylvania.
Yes. And then I'd say Jocelyn. Let's go with Jocelyn next. I'd say Jocelyn is becoming very aggressive this game, and I'm proud of her for that. And I hope she hears this, because I know they're going to watch this back and make fun of me for it. But anyways.
We have seen Jocelyn Moreno quite involved on this close sideline.
Yeah.
Quite often. Having quite a few opportunities to pass the ball in from the sideline, but also having a couple of tackles here and there.
And I think that's pretty good. I don't see her getting too aggressive out there normally, like during practices, not during games. But she seems to have taken that energy and put it into the game, which I appreciate a lot. And let's go with, who do I want to talk about next? Let's talk about Ashley.
That's number 8, Ashley Torgeson.
Yes.
Out of Herndon, Virginia, sophomore.
Yes. So, I mean, she does this every game. She is just that girl. But Ashley...
What does that girl mean?
Like, have you heard guys go like, oh, he's him? Like, it's like...
Sure.
It's like, she's her. That type of thing. I don't know how to explain it. She's
okay,
like
so
the it girl.
If she is her, explain that.
Okay, so like, she's just really good. She's Ashley Torgensen. She's just.
She is Ashley Torgeson.
She's just that girl.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's what I have to say about Ashley. Let's go with the next defender, and I don't remember who it was, because I think they switched it up on me today. So there's Paola. I'm going to talk about her in a second. She's also very good. So we had Rachel, Ashley, and Jocelyn, and then I'm not entirely sure who was a side defender. Oh, I know who it was. I'm blanking. I'm being a bad teammate. It was Elle. I love Elle.
This is number 2, Ellie Agnew. Is that true? No. Rochelle.
Yes. We call her Elle.
Rochelle Chukwang.
Yes. She's funny. But anyways. No,
Is there
she's
something
doing
I should know?
about her?
Why do you say she's funny?
I don't know. She just makes me laugh. She's just like, I don't know. Every time we practice, she always makes me laugh. She just has just like these random comments, and you don't expect it, and it makes me giggle. It makes me ha-ha.
It makes you ha-ha.
Yeah.
I believe that is the quote of the evening.
Makes me ha-ha. It's quote of the evening. Bet. Okay, so I was paying attention mostly to the left side today, so that's the closest side to the box. I'm calling this the box. I'm not really sure what to call it. but she.
I feel like for field hockey, and I'm not the expert here. You're the expert. I feel like the ring would be a good term.
For this, like this right here.
Oh,
we're
no,
in.
Well, I'm talking about like inside near the goal should be known as the ring, but obviously that's not right.
No, it's a circle.
Right, but the ring sounds official to me. But anyway, I digress. Continue.
So, from what I've noticed with Elle, she's doing great. I'm not sure because I'm not her, but she doesn't seem to be too inside of her head today. And I think that's good because normally me and her always talk about how we get inside our head, and I don't think she's doing that today. I love that for her. That's very slay of her.
Very slay of her.
Yes. Yeah. All right. We're gonna talk about some forwards and mids. That's what we're gonna do right now.
Absolutely. Carry on.
Yes. We gotta save the best for last, which is the goalies. The goalies are always the best. So we'll talk about Paola.
Naturally,
Yeah,
no
yes.
bias here.
No bias. Definitely not because I'm a goalie myself. But I continue. So we're gonna start with Audrey. She is our forward. I'd say she's doing pretty great. She's like progressed a lot this season. From coming in August, I noticed that her speed has gotten better, a lot better, which is good. And she tends to communicate a lot better than she was before the beginning of the season. She's like very loud, and I can hear her when I'm in cage. Like from the 10 on the other side back to where I am, I can hear her. She's like one of the loudest on the field. Then we have Sophia. She was
Now,
out for a little bit.
Before you go on, I'm actually going to invite you to continue when we return from half, which will be in 1 minute and 30 seconds. But I'm going to provide you with 1 minute and now 24 seconds to take whatever break that you need, and then we will return at that point. So thank you to all of our friends and family. Take a minute, grab your water, grab your chips, whatever you need, because we're going to get right back to it in just over 1 minute.
Slay.
And we are back with more NCAA Division III women's field hockey action.
Yes.
Always a wonderful time here in beautiful Buena Vista. Hope you grabbed your chips or drink or snack or whatever it may be, what have you, because it is time for more.
Yes.
And the Angels starting strong, getting the ball right into the circle. Ultimately will amount to nothing. Now, Michaela, I so rudely interrupted you before we took a break there.
Yes.
You were saying?
You're talking about players. So Sophia, she was out for a lot of the season, but she's back into it. And I don't have, like, any insight because her and I were talking a little bit about our injuries. And hers seemed to get her pretty bad, which was unfortunate because she was out. But now she's back into it, and she seems, from my perspective, she seems pretty excited. So I think that the next game that we have, I'll get to watch, see how she does, cheer her on, be her little hype man. But I think she's gotten better, a lot better. She's talking to me, at least. That wasn't happened before. She was a little nervous, but it's okay because I'm a pretty scary person personally. At least from my perspective, I'm very hyper.
From the box, I can tell you currently that she's lying to you. Not very scary at all.
Well, I mean, you never met me as like goalie me. You're meeting me now.
That's fair enough.
Like I seem chill right now, but down there,
I would probably run away.
Yeah, you would. And then I'd say that I talked to her more.
Good push into the center of the circle there, followed by a quick hit into the goal. Angels will go up 6-0. The referee takes a moment to discuss something or other with Nunez, but play will carry on. Anyway, carry on.
Yes. So Sophia has been talking a lot more, which is good because we have a few little shy players, and it's okay because I'm like that too. But, life moves on, and she's gotten better, and I am proud of her for that. Now we continue. So we did Rachel, Audrey, Elle, Jocelyn, Ashley, Sophia, and I think we did Ellie. I talked about Ellie already, right?
You talked about Elle, but I don't think you've discussed Ellie Agnew yet.
Okay, so we have to talk about Ellie, and Pay, and then Corinna, and then Sydney, who's on the sidelines right now. So we'll talk about Sydney and Pay later, but we're going to talk about the players instead.
A good run here for the Angels. A pass in, ultimately batted away. And a shot attempt now, but it will be deflected.
Out on them. So, Ellie. She is also very slay.
As are they all, very
yes.
slay.
Yes.
Goes without saying.
All my teammates are so slay. They're all her. Anyways, continuing. So, I noticed that Ellie, she is a lot like me with also along with Elle, they tend to get in their heads, and so do I. And I noticed from this game, at least, and the previous game we had, she didn't seem to be too in her head. She seemed to be in it to win it, and she is very passionate about winning. She wants to win. She gets very frustrated, and I love that for her because we need that aggression. So, that's what I have to say. Kidding. No. She's gotten a lot better, though. She's going to the ball more, which...
Now, I would like to say, and sorry for interrupting you once more.
No,
I would like to stop before we give too much analysis on each individual player and their progression throughout the season here.
Mm-hmm.
Being that I am unsure how they might feel about that, perhaps just their analysis of play today moving forward. Yes.
Well, and then I think they're all being very aggressive today. I like to give my individual analysis, but it's okay.
Oh, and a good kick out there from Nunez. Beautiful save.
That was very far. I'm proud of her for that. That was a far kick. Anyways, can I, not individual analysis, but like...
I won't push you to continue. If you're done, you're done.
I mean, I can keep talking. I am a woman, so... I'm kidding.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, and I'm going to act like I didn't hear that.
I forgot that I have a mic on. I need to filter. Anyways, continuing. So I talked about Ellie. Paola. She's our goalie, Besides me, she's our other goalie. She's very, very aggressive. And I see that she's trying out new things today. And I like that. I like the new things. So, that is my inside scoop for that, since we're not going to talk about past.
Tell me about the new things. What are you seeing being brought forth today?
She's coming out more, which is different. I noticed that yesterday during practice that she was coming out a lot more, which is cool. I like to do that when I'm in cage. Some players don't like when their goalie does that. Not any particular player on our team. I don't think they care. But I think it's pretty neat of her for doing that. I don't know. She just doesn't do that normally, and I like it. Something new, something interesting.
Very nice, and we see it now here.
Yeah.
She comes out a bit to prevent a shot opportunity.
Mm-hmm. That is my favorite thing to do. Me personally, when I'm in cage, I love to come out a lot. And I like to slide tackle. Not like slide tackle the players, but like slide tackle the ball. During my high school career, I would do that a lot. I was kind of clumsy about it, though. Like, not really me being clumsy, but like I did not care if I would trip a player. But now I do. Like, that's not fair to the other team. That's kind of messed up. But I noticed that Paola started doing that. Not side tackling, but like coming out in the waterfowl. Sorry if you guys heard that. ASMR.
And the Angels get another shot opportunity, which will once again be deflected and turned away. They will come back to set up at the 25.
Did I give all my analyses? I don't know. I think I did.
If you are satisfied, I am satisfied, and
Yes.
we will continue forward.
Yes.
And you can tell me a little bit more about what you're seeing out on the field for this quarter.
I was looking at the paper of names, so.
Oh, that's okay. There's plenty of quarter left. Approximately 7.5 minutes left of this quarter. Some good night defense to
What was that for?
prevent any further attack. Ball will be pulled forward just a bit, and the pass out to center, intercepted by number 7, Charlotte Dyer. Couple of good cuts, and it's brought into the circle.
You know what I will say, though? Something that I remembered right now. Field hockey refs, they get paid a lot.
Is that so?
Yeah. It's because no one wants to be a field hockey ref because they don't know what field hockey is. So the few refs that do know what it is, they get paid a decent amount.
So you're saying I ought to look into a change of career?
Yes, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. They do get paid decent. My coach from high school was telling me to do it during college, during my off season. Go ref some high school games, but I don't know. Just a random little thought. If anyone wants some quick cash. Sorry.
Just to be clear, we're not recommending that anybody change their career to become a field hockey ref,
please
and we will leave it at that.
Yeah, it's all like a joke. I hope you guys know that. Not the.
I believe they understand at this point.
I'm gonna stop talking. Anyways, back to the game. Paola had some good saves so far, I'd say.
And a free hit in from the 25 there. Pass into center. And a quick scoot past Nunez. We'll put the Angels on the board once more to go up to a total of 7-0. Now, Michaela, if you are the Knights, obviously you want to get on the board. What needs to change about the game plan to be able to slip past a couple of these extra defenders that the Angels have, and actually put some pressure on the Angel goalkeeper, Shaylin Henderson?
I would say, well, something we did right now is something I would say. we continue to run for the ball instead of slowing down and assuming it's going to go out. So we tend to do that a little bit. I can't see. Hold on. Must stand up.
A little fight there between Ellie Agnew and
I think one thing that will help is
Kate Erb.
getting around. Ooh.
On a good opportunity there for Corinna Olsen, but turned away as she approached the cage.
I mean, I don't really think I have much to say. What we're doing right now is something I think we should be doing. Continuing, too.
So Knights will have an opportunity from the 25 here. Moves from Olsen to get past defender here. Good pass into center. A good opportunity, best the Knights have had. But ultimately taken away to give the Angels a chance once more. And they do have numbers advantage moving forward. A good shot opportunity by number 26, Megan Ingenito. But nothing doing on that one. So the score will stay where it is. And as we discussed earlier, Ingenito takes shots early, takes shots often. There's a reason why she has so many shots so far this season.
Yeah. Crazy amount.
And another opportunity here. And it will get tucked into that back corner of the cage.
That was a really good shot.
Quite a difficult angle on that one.
Yeah. I'm sure they had someone on post. Like helping continue that into the goal. But that was really impressive.
Indeed it was. And now we have a score of 8-0. And the Angels continue to lay it on. A night pass goes astray and intercepted. It will be Grande once more with a good pass towards the center, towards Ingenito. And a pass once more to the outside. Another quick pass back to center for Jordan Brooks, but batted away. Which gives just enough time for a couple of Knight defenders to get into the circle and provide support. Moreno over there, making a valiant fight for the ball, attempting to tackle there. Ultimately gets passed away, and the Angels have time to reset and try once more. That will be Rachel Emmel making a move on the ball there, but Angels will come up with it as it goes out of bounds. Kate Erb now will pass to the center towards Katie Horn. Will then pass out wide once more. We now have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this current period. A good shot opportunity, but with quick footwork, blocked and turned away by Nunez. The Avenging Angel looking to slip that one between the legs of Nunez. And that will be Bella Allen passing it out wide now. And back in towards Charlotte Dyer. And once more to the center. Batted away by Nunez. But possession is maintained by the Angels. And Dyer will take a quick shot, which is batted away. But ultimately, the Angels find another opportunity in the center of the circle and bury that one in the back of the cage. Score now 9-0 with 1:17 left in the quarter. So the Knights able to get a couple of opportunities so far this quarter, getting into the circle and actually putting pressure here on Shaylin Henderson. What changed that allowed those opportunities on goal?
I don't know if I should say this. It might get me in trouble with my
Well,
teammates.
you don't have to mention players by name. Just speak generally. You know, what needed to happen in order for those opportunities to be created?
I gave him a little bit too much space, I would say. And sometimes occasional crowding helps the other team. So I'm not going to mention too much because I don't know if I'd get in trouble.
So some crowding occurs, a little couple of spacing issues here and there, and the Knights able to take advantage of those and get those opportunities in the circle.
Yeah. So
And they're certainly hoping for a few more of those as we move forward, but we do have under 10 seconds now. Before we come to break. And as we end once more, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. The Knights Athletic Department would like to thank the following sponsors for their continued support of Knights Athletics: Cornerstone Bank, Mill Creek Orthodontics, River Crossing Apartments, Straws, Drinks, and Eats. Come to Straws this next Friday for a family movie night. Straws has been known to host many a fun Friday between bingo, which they held just last night, or trivia nights, which recently have included Harry Potter trivia and Star Wars trivia, the questions of which were written by yours truly. We would also like to thank Grace Automotive, where SVU students and staff can receive 10% off their vehicle maintenance needs. And Papa John's Pizza, locally owned and operated. Vinyl Cuts, The Beeve, Sweet Souvenirs, Katana Sushi, and Hibachi Express. If you would like to partner with Knights Athletics to promote your business to the Knight Nation, please contact Brett Schroeder at 801-633-1894. That is 801-633-1894. And I will tell you, oftentimes the Beeve is open late, so if you're interested in something sweet this evening, following the game, they will certainly be open and have a variety of flavors to choose from, as well as some Buena Vista themed merchandise for this beautiful town that we have, and are able to stay and play in here. And we are fortunate to have been able to witness that beautiful Buena Vista sunset. Just recently, we're having the opportunity to glimpse the last moments of sunlight here as the lights take full control of the field and we enter our final quarter of play. Yes, and as we re-enter play, the score is Angels 9, Knights 0. And the Angels will start with the ball. Under the lights, no more assistance from the sun. Some strong movement and dribbling from the Angels here. A good pass work. And they'll get the ball into the circle once more for an opportunity. And a wonderful shot attempt there by number 22, Jordan Brooks. Goal was everything but wide open, but took that one a bit wide and caught the side of the cage. And unfortunately, it was the wrong side.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's okay. Let's see.
And now it would seem that Rachel Emma will have the opportunity to take a free hit, but it is intercepted by an Angel. And Emma will look to regain possession, but no dice. Knights are able to intercept Moreno with a attempted pass across the field, but it seemed that her chip went straight up and was taken away by the Angels. Fortunately, Nunez prepared and able to kick the ball away and out, give the Knights an opportunity to reset. Angels certainly enjoying their numbers advantage all throughout this match. It has looked favorably upon them in the circle and on defense. And it looked like there was an attempted shot there, but it was from outside the circle.
Yeah, and that would not have counted. Those are my favorite ones, though. The ones outside the circle.
Favorite ones because they don't count?
Yes, because it's funny seeing other teams get frustrated. Anyways, yeah, that was my favorite thing to do in high school.
Well, nevertheless, it looks like the Knights are going to have a good opportunity, but just outsped there. And some good Angel defense will get them the ball right back. Passed up the center. And some good stick work by Charlotte Dyer to get the ball away from a defender and out wide, so that we can see another cross in towards the center, but cut off effectively by Rachel Emmel and sent out the back to avoid another shot opportunity. So tell me, Michaela, how are you enjoying your first opportunity here in the booth, being a commentator?
I think it's great. I mean, I can work on my stuff, what I need to say. But I think it's fun. I actually would do this again. It's fun.
You ready to leave your days of field hockey behind you?
No. I will never give that up. Play as a 70-year-old woman in like with a little cane on the side.
You know what? I hope you do.
Yeah.
I genuinely hope you do.
You'll see it. You'll see it. It'll be all over the news. Be like 70-year-old woman playing professional field hockey. It'll happen.
That's something I look forward to in my life now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for it.
Yeah. Just look out. It'll be somewhere in the news. 70-year-old woman playing field hockey with her little cane. That's also used as this goalie stick.
Well, fair enough. We have another opportunity here from the Angels.
Oh. That was something I've never seen before.
Well, Emmel certainly gets in the way there. Ball is batted up and seemed to get caught between her legs. And regardless, she'll come away with the ball and have the opportunity for a free hit. But seems to send it right back to the Angel defenders. And Meredith College will once again drive up the sideline and look to take opportunity for a cross in.
Cut off. Nice. Rachel's doing a great
Cut
job.
off well by Emmel, who seems to be getting progressively more involved as the game goes on. She'll pass it wide to Moreno, looking to find their way up the field. but quickly intercepted by the Angels once more. We will see Corinna Olsen look to reset out in the back corner. A quick little move will get her past an Angel. The ball will come back to the circle after some jostling, a quick little tussle. And the Angels relentless in their attack, pressing further into the circle, time and time again, approaching the cage. Knights, I'm sure, glad to be able to take just a moment to breathe.
Oh, I'm sure. Not want to be running that much. I'm kidding. No, I love running.
At home, you must remember that not only are the Knights playing down a few players, but they have no substitutions. Whereas substitutions in the game of field hockey are allowed at any given point and are unlimited as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
Being that there are no players on the bench, these Lady Knights have been out here running every minute, every second of this match.
Yep.
And the only times in which they've been able to rest are at those quarter breaks.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Most of those girls are exhausted right now, and I can see it, but it's okay. They push through it and they do their best.
If it were me out on the field at this point, I'd probably be doing my best impression of a starfish at about the 50-yard line. Unable to breathe and move my legs.
Me too. Me too.
And a quick shot from inside the circle will find its way into the cage. Seemed to bounce off a couple of individuals on its way there, but make it there it did. And that will get the Angels to the 10-goal mark. And they have got to be pleased with this. Thus far on the season, the Angels, or Meredith College, prior to today, had made only 12 goals on the entire season. And here they sit at 10.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Had some impressions of English. And sometimes I stumble over my words. Don't mind that. No, they had some impressive shots today.
Good running across to the center into the circle. Good opportunity for the Knights. But ultimately turned away, and there'll be a breakaway now up the field. Strong run here by 20, Mika Olsen. A few defenders will converge on Olsen. And now Emil will take a free hit. Pass it out wide once more to Corinna Olsen. And that ball will make it deep onto the sideline to Ellie Agnew. And we will have a stoppage once more. And this will come back for a good cross into the circle, but intercepted and taken out. Strong play by Agnew to attempt to make the tackle. Seem a foul is called.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
So Grande
switching the fields. Sorry, cut you off. My bad. I'm going on their strong side.
Well, they do certainly enjoy taking it up the line on that far side of the field.
Yes, it is.
Nunez coming out to kick the ball away once more.
Nice.
Preferring her foot to usage of the stick in hand.
Yes, that is a lot better than the stick in hand, I will say. I mean, that's how I was taught. No, but sometimes when you play like with one hand on your stick and trying to get the ball away is a lot harder.
And fair enough. A couple of Angels getting opportunity on the ball, but cannot find the cage. And their score will be locked at 10. We now enter the final 5 minutes of play. And if you are just now joining us, the score currently stands at Knights 0, Angels 10. We've been able to see some strong play out of both of these clubs. But unfortunately, the Knights have found themselves down a couple of players and have been playing as such for the entire duration of the game. Clearly having a large impact on the squad. And here they'll have a moment to reset. It'll go wide to Moreno, who will take a big hit to attempt to pass back inside, but cut off easily. And the Angels charging on goal, kicked away by Nunez. Happy to reset once more.
Solid kick out, I would say.
Now, what would you define as a solid kick out? Like if...
Like just like a really good hit, like with not kick technically, with your foot, like it's past.
Not
the
chipped
offense.
off in any sort of a way. No.
No, just like a perfect far kick, solid.
I guess the question was fairly self-explanatory. If it went well, it went well.
Yeah. But it's okay. Good question.
A good block there by Nunez. We'll push the ball out the back line. Nunez been kept quite busy tonight.
Yeah.
Has had plenty of opportunity to work her goalkeeping skills and had a number of wonderful saves so far tonight.
Yes, she did. They've had a lot of shots on goal. I'm sure that number would be up a lot higher if she wasn't on her A game like she is right now.
Getting adjusted a bit over there. It seems her pads may have come loose.
Oh, no. I hate when that happens.
But now Enya will make a move forward, loses sight of the ball. A foul will be called and allow the Knights to move up, allow them to press their possession. Number 17, Corinna Olsen. Change that. Rachel Emmett will come forward for the pass to give it to Olsen. We'll look to slide it through, but ultimately the tackle is made. The ball sent out wide where Moreno will find it. Knight possession once more. A strong hit into the center. Perhaps too strong as it will sail through the back line. We now enter our final minute and a half of play.
Our last home game of the season. Kind of heartbreaking.
Fortunately, the Knights will have the opportunity in just a couple of days to take on Meredith once more.
Yep.
At Meredith College and see if they can't get a do-over on things here.
I think we can, or we'll try.
Seems like the time for a comeback, at least this evening, is past, but it'll be a fresh game on the 30th at Meredith College, 5:30 p.m. And the Knights will be able to adjust their game plan accordingly, see what has come up from tonight, and take that into their upcoming and final game.
Oh, yeah. That'll be very appreciated.
I think, quite helpful to see the team you're planning on playing immediately before.
Yes, I think so too. I think playing them now, and then technically, I think this is our canceled game. Yeah, because we had to reschedule our game. So playing them now, and then playing them a few days later, kind of tough on the body. You'll be tired, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good game. Unfortunately, I will not be going, but I'll be watching from Meredith's broadcasting.
Yes, and so we will come to the close of our game. Final score, Angels 10, Knights 0. Once again, these two teams will be meeting each other next week. Interestingly, the previous time that these teams met, the Knights were able to take it at a score of 5-4, this one going quite differently from that. Before we close, Michaela, any final thoughts?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me this evening.
You're welcome.
And thank you to all of the friends, fans, and family back home. Hope you enjoyed our presentation of NCAA Division III Women's Field Hockey. Thank you once more, and good night.